This is a KUNV Studios original program.
The content of this program does not reflect the views or opinions of 91.5 Jazz and More, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, or the Board of Regents of the Nevada System of Higher Education.
Here we go, move it, move it, move it. Yeah. Beautiful. Next man up. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hello and welcome to the show. I am your host, Donavan LeDean, actor, author, and inspirational rhythmic poet. Now tuned in to Next Man Up Poetry in Motion, where the mission is to promote good mental health for everyone. This poetry show will motivate, educate, and inspire you with spoken word through cultural expression. We have a special guest today, Kelvin Watson, who is an executive director of the Las Vegas Clark County Library District. He oversees 25 branches run by over 600 employees, bringing innovation, award-winning leadership to Nevada's largest library system. Kelvin is credited with expanding his customer base in multiple library management roles through outreach efforts to underserved diverse populations, such as partnering with Regional Transportation Commission of Southern Nevada, making digital access to the library available to bus riders, and in 2022 was awarded the American Library Association of the Future Award, the RUSA Best Emerging Technology Award, and the Urban Library Council Top Innovators Honorable Mention. Kelvin has a bachelor's degree in business administration and a minor in military science from Lincoln University in Missouri and an MLS degree from North Carolina Central University. Kelvin, sir, thank you for being here.
Hey, Donovan. Great for having me.
First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for your service. Early in your career, you served as commissioned officer in the active U.S. Army and Army Reserves, then eventually transitioning into a private sector as leader with Ingram Library Services, Borders Group, and the Library Corporation, fueling your passion for the field of library science. You're futuristic and ambitious when it comes to pumping innovative ideas and technology into your lives. What are some of the things that you've seen within the community or experienced throughout your career that has given you the optimum drive to dedicate fully to innovation for your library district?
So one of the things that I've focused on throughout my entire career was and has been the digital literacy, digital divide. When I started early in my career, this is pre-internet. So
Right.
we know internet.
Yeah.
And if you look at marginalized communities, they weren't really focusing on coming to the library, even though the libraries had computers. We were still having, and that's the start of DVDs, CDs. So again, started my career when we were transitioning away from VHS and cassettes, and again the internet. So this is before streaming. So I've focused on bringing those resources to our communities and making things equitable. The library is an equalizer in our communities, right? Probably the last place that focuses on true democracy, where everybody is able to come in, use the library, whether that be the physical spaces as well as online.
We appreciate your efforts and your vision as well. You're known to attract a wave of new customers to your libraries, targeting non-traditional library users. And the West Las Vegas Library is now officially open. What can we expect as far as services, technology, and the overall environment when walking into that phenomenal facility for the first time?
So when you walk into that facility for the first time, what you're going to see is a mix of past, the present, and your future. And when I say that, it's got resources in it to include more than the books that we have in there. We invested $1 million worth of books in there. So there's books in this library. This is not a library without those resources. But we also have a recording studio, an editing area, editing room, 2 green screen rooms, podcasting studio. We've got DJ equipment in there, 3D printers, a plethora of computers, probably 2.5 times the amount of computers that we had in the old West Las Vegas Library. Business entrepreneur space for small businesses and entrepreneurs, not just to get resources, but if they don't have a space, like a WeWork space, they can now utilize the library. We have offices available. So that's just the beginning of when you walk into this library, but the space is just tremendous. I mean, it's 41,000 square feet about 2.5 times the space of the old library.
Yeah. Throughout your career, you've been a constant advocate for social diversity and inclusion. You've served in a diverse course volunteer leadership roles. You're a member of 100 Black Men of Las Vegas and Florida co-chair of the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Accessibility Task Force, bringing young BIPOC and LGBTQ plus individuals together, making their voices heard. We're witnessing a social traumatic change in real time under this U.S. administration, from book banning to defunding in libraries, museums, to public radio, etc., threatening community and overall democracy.
Right.
As executive director of the Las Vegas Clark County Library District, a leader within your community and social advocate, what are your thoughts on how to maintain and overcome these social economic barriers that are potential threats to your library district and the community?
There's a couple of things that I have focused on and continue to focus on. And when I speak to others, I talk about and demonstrate just putting the work in. Put the work in and overcoming all of the adversity, right? You talked about the book ban. Currently, we're not having any of those issues. We have a few that come up. We communicate. We put the policies in place to actually communicate back out to the community and basically say, listen, this library is for everyone. I serve the public, right? So the public is made up of the public, right? Whether they agree with me or disagree, whatever those views are, you have to stand strong and really communicate what the library is all about. It's not your library, Donovan. It's not my library. It's the public library. It's the public square. So the information and resources we provide for everyone. If we're not making somebody uncomfortable with the things that are in there and educating people, because that's what it is. We need to educate people about the past so we know how to move forward in the future, right? And so that's one, putting the work in. The other is about partnerships. So we've been able to develop and cultivate so many partnerships in the past 5 years that I've been here. And having those partners helps us communicate the purpose, the use of the library, right? And so bringing those different diverse services, as we talk about, comes through those partnerships, right? And I can name just a few. We have a partnership with Sunrise Hospital right now. And as you are aware and the listeners are aware, is that we have some educational issues here in the Valley. And even though we're not educators, the library isn't, we are a place for education and resources. Right. So we work with Sunrise Hospital actually to give the parents of newborn children, we've been doing this for the past 2 years, we give them their first library card. We give them their first book. We give them the first resources that the parents can actually use so that they can help their children start out on a path of reading and literacy and learning. So that's just one, right? And there's many more, but it's in partnership with the hospital. And inside the children's hospital, we actually have a book lending machine, like a vending machine. There's a book lending machine, and we've had that over the past. We put that in place the last couple of years as well. So that's just an example of leveraging your partnerships to get the library to people.
Kelvin, we appreciate what you're doing. Sir, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you, Donna. Until next time.
The poets that'll be featured on our playlist today are Jess Flow, The Unknown Oldest, Rachel DeVera, Tariq Moore, Donavan LeDean, Liz Prince, Stefan Petway, Sheldon Alex Sebastian, Jenny Udine, Zachary Gutierrez, and Gabby Moreno. Now, let's get on with the show. This is Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion.
Here we go. Next man up.
That girl from way back south, she got me southern dreaming. Thick and creamy, fine, brown, sweet as mine's best pies. That girl from way back south, she got me southern dreaming. Brown, sugar, she invaded my soul, body, and mind. She prances through the fields of the magnolias. She's flaunting them thick curves as a groove of slow rhythm compelled by melody of hummingbirds. Country girl with striking physique, sex appeal never discreet. The guitar plays, celebrating her beauty with southern ribs. Chords. Beat.
This dream feels so real. She's the one for me.
Humid moist from the Gulf, moist the skin, sexy supple. A product of the bayou, so fierce, she make them knees buckle. She's delectable like cornbread, oxtails, that southern cuisine. Such a treat, like that Louisiana crawfish, I'm a fiend.
This dream feels so real. She got the remedy. This dream feels so real. She's the one for me.
Affection runs deep like OGs for classic Impalas and Cadillacs. That thing, ride slow. What she advertises is fact. She got that fire, hot sauce with intellect, that southern swagger. The culture stretches wide along mosquito creeks and swamps. Nothing else matters. She's sweet as Georgia peach, southern vixen with hospitality. She got that good, a seduction too good to be reality. Man, look at how she moves. Slow, chop and smooth. Got my mind screwed up. This is ecstasy, I close my eyes, don't wake me up. She's vivacious like family cookouts, those Friday afternoons, two-step dip groove. R&B eating my soul food. Natural beauty, she wasn't natural from the root, skin a natural glow. So natural this queen, she calls me king. Can't let this one go, I'm good.
This dream feels so real. She's the one for me.
Next man up.
The parachute release, I return to the land below, with something new to give, but nothing new to see. It feels swell to return, sturdy land and 2 feet, but it doesn't feel fine. What is wrong with me? I guess I'd rather spend time up high with the clouds in the sky than among the rest of us. Where I'm from, which I came, where I went, where I've been, how it feels, like better off. Is it wrong? If it is, prepare the ship, I'm going back. I'm going back.
Next man up. Damn.
Queen, talk to him.
I am a Filipina. Brown sugar skin, almond-eyed sight, voice deep, resilient, and full of fight. I am a Filipina, vocals like Whitney and Aretha, singing knees to the ground as I hum heavenly sounds. I am a Filipina. I eat with my hands, dried rice on my shirt don't matter, cause when I flirt, I am a Filipina. Wrote 2 PCNs, twirling candles around my palms, dancing to nickling while keeping calm. I am a Filipina. Got a sister that's a nurse. She survived COVID-19 at its worst. I am a Filipina. Watching corrupt legal crimes, my bloodline dancing on picket lines. I am a Filipina. Ruby Ibarra raps and serenades, inspiring an era of rebelling renegades. I am a Vegas Filipina. DJ E-Rock, B-Stang, and P-Dot, rocking these streets, their sets never flop. A Vegas Filipina. Follow the lights to California Hotel. If you know that oxtail real well. A Vegas Filipina, making something out of nothing, making space for all human race to come together, fly birds of a feather, humanity in our voices, and our choices are clever. I am a Filipina, American. Immigrate, no hate, spreading poetically Pinay words. That's my fate. I am a Filipina. What are you?
Next man up.
I would like for you to share a poem for us. You ready?
Yes.
Jeannie, LeDean, Queen, talk to him.
Okay. This poem is called What is Poetry? What is poetry but the act of running back and forth through the most traumatic moments of our lives while hovering above them in eagle-eye view, trying to understand. So we write, we take those moments, dress them up in the right emotions, sit for hours in hidden chambers, music vibrating through us until intimacy blooms and the source speaks louder. What is poetry? Is it the desperate reach for peace, pushing through so the feelings never claw their way back again? Or is it the mind, replaying, rewinding, choosing the best scenario, hoping we can rewrite reality? Is poetry a kind of self-gaslighting, convincing ourselves that the way we saw it, the way we felt it, wasn't distorted, convincing others we love, I am not delusional, what I lived was real, what I felt was true? What is poetry? Is it not this endless act of holding memory and meaning until they burn into words and we set ourselves free?
Here we go. Next man up.
Be delusional.
Be delusional. Like skyscrapers dreaming they can scrape the sky. Like rivers thinking they can drown the tide. Like seeds in the cracks of sidewalks that believe they'll become forests despite the concrete lies. Be so bold that logic takes a back seat. Like shoes with no soles still running these streets. Like hunger, gnawing at the bones of defeat, but still feasting on the thought that destiny can taste sweet. They'll call you crazy, Say you're building castles on quicksand. Say you're chasing shadows with open hands, but tell them the moon only lights up the night because it's stubborn enough to steal the sun's spotlight. Be delusional, like poets who think words can change the world. Laugh in the face of practicality, like fireflies flirting with eternity. Like gravity trying to hold down the wings to the ground, but the wings just laugh and keep on flapping around. Like hope screaming louder than doubt. Like fear knocked out by a dream too stubborn to sit down. Be delusional, like stars that refuse to fall. Like soldiers training in snow, sleet, rain, because they're too insane to believe that obstacles mean stop. Speak your visions out loud. Like prophets with no followers, but stories got endless crowds. They'll say it's impossible, but impossibility is just a dare thrown down by reality to see if you'll care, to see if you'll fold or fight. So be delusional. Be the phoenix before the flame, the lion before the roar, the champion even when bruised and sore. Be the impossible, the improbable, the reckless soul who broke through the mold just to prove that some stories can't be controlled.
Next man up. Before I let you go, I would like for you to share a poem for us. You ready?
Let me get ready.
Alright.
Okay.
Queen, talk to him.
Okay. I don't clock in, I lock in. Tapped into frequencies most folks don't even notice. I'm bilingual in meltdown plus motion, fluent in silence and devotion. They see tantrum, I see sensory overload. They see picky eater, I see protecting peace from chaos on the plate. They see nonverbal, I see a universe of thoughts the world ain't even earned the privilege to translate. They try to speak for him instead of letting him speak as him. They assume silence means confused, like I should choose words for him. Stop seeing disability, start seeing possibilities. Autism isn't a misprint, it's a difference, brilliance. I'm the translator, interpretator, advocate, navigator, therapist, teacher, researcher, educator. Appointments on calendars, patience and stamina, balancing meltdowns, holding space, holding stamina. IEP meetings where they judge what he's lacking, while I subtract their assumptions and multiply backing. Proving daily that growth ain't measured in talking. Some babies speak words, mine speaks energy when they walking. His silence ain't empty, it's full of galaxies and meaning, full of brilliance they keep missing, full of everything they don't need permission. They label my baby, don't label my fight, don't label the journey when you can't handle the light. The ancestors didn't sign us to be easy, he assigned us to be legendary. Believe me. Thank y'all.
Next man up.
Yeah. Echoes under the bridge.
I've crossed bridges slow, low in the rainstorm's rage. Age is left grasping, rasping, with bitter thoughts gone. One can persist the past, pass it by with no thought. You should do this now, when the puddles splash, with playful love, your childhood, over your head and shy. Why? Thunder leaves you frayed. Aid your hands, warm and soft. Oft you should smell the dew dawn's rising love. Us. Explore the tunnel, no the fear and worry. We will make courage found of the long travel, not the lighter way. Way went with timber, to see your escape, caped in shadows. Around.
Next man up.
This poem is titled Wounded Bird. I've been wounded, I've been cured, I've been healed, I've been hurt, I've been blessed, I've been cursed, I've been better, I've been worse. Life's a balance with curves, putting my trust in the universe. Even when the odds are against me, I still come up first. Let go of my ego and left it all to Mother Earth. I always had my faith, I didn't need a church. Even at my lowest, I knew eventually it would be my turn. Not the most patient, but I'm always putting in the work. I always got pure intentions and keep my word. I sought help when my anxiety and grief collided. My trauma and pride tried fighting. This growth journey is like deep diving, uncovering new depths to my soul. Sometimes it feels tiring. Self-seeking is not for the faint of heart. It's facing your pain head on. Never been a victim, been both Aladdin and Jafar. This journey has left me with scars. Without my art, I wouldn't have made it this far. Learn to protect my energy because I got a big heart. Let others deplete me in the past. Now I'm in charge. Now I keep myself on guard. Stay sharp. Lately I've been more in tune with the signs. The other day I looked into an injured bird's eyes. Could see its fear and resilience. It wasn't ready to die. Realized how many times I didn't give up the fight. Reminded me of how many times I've fallen but took it as a lesson. How many times I've been betrayed but it was a blessing. Mother Nature telling me great things are ahead even though life's a challenge. This is my rebirth. You're about to witness the ascension of a savage.
Here we go, here we go. Next man up.
What we become. I was born of the womb of a black queen, ingesting her memories during the ending of spring, coming up in the summertime, and the living wasn't easy. Surrounded by other black women, unable to heal from the scars, so they created their own harmonious, dysfunctional families. Good food, reruns, toys, street lights, flipping on the broken mattress. Be home when them lights come on, or nobody will find you, you black bastard. Laughter upon laughter, spades and dominoes, Little Caesars, TGI Fridays, not the restaurant, but ABC, where we'd watch Family Matters because family mattered, and so does your heart. But when the rumors start to fly, all you can do is distance yourself with the drive. Plan the great migration to the south while the wind blows. 4 kids in a minivan with a broken window. And secrets nobody will ever even know. Raise a boy to be a man because he wasn't cut from the cloth of a thug. Just a few alcoholics that traded some pills for some love. Education was the vacation from potential incarceration, lacking self-esteem, so white folks became the black man's salvation because white was right, but colored had to have value and be strong. And can't we all just get along? Was the tune that the young man would put on. But since we only tolerate, the heart can never initiate for getting shut down, so he had to emancipate. He had to put a pin in it. The boy had to become a man. He had to go out and he had to tour. He had to soar the worlds and reach new heights in the sky. He was listening to everyone but himself, stressing over disappointing others, risking his health over white slaves and printed paper chopped from trees that his ancestors and the natives planted themselves, unable to make a connection and looking for direction, stopping every stranger because he couldn't accept this moment, this history, this pride, this ego, this trauma, this black woman's pain, this broken expectations. What he became is a shell of himself. What he became was a cripple. But what we become, if we don't unite and take care of one another, that's just evil.
Here we go. Next man up.
Passionate women who knew spiritual things wrap me up in your arms and bathe me in oils, clean me quick before I spoil, pour in, wring out, remake me whole. I needed this. I'd be remiss if I didn't embrace the legacy laid before me. If I threw away the crown and renounced the royalty, passionate women who knew spiritual things, pray for me, please. If you might speak life into me. With my arms spread wide and my head held high, I call out, save me. Passionate women who knew spiritual things, I'm sorry they mistake your passion for anger. I'm sorry they criminalize your expression of anger, and I'm so sorry there's so freaking much to be so angry about, and you never receive the same tenderness as your crocodile crying counterparts, you women who are mother, father, sister, and aunt, who carry the weight of every mistake made by the women before you, by the men who disappeared, by the boys who hurt you, and by the other girls with the same heavy weight, sad eyes, and loud burdens. Passionate women who know spiritual things, I'm so sorry. We ask so much of you. I'm so sorry you give more than you receive, and I'm so very sorry you only get the scraps of the world to make do with, only to have it stolen. My women of passion and spirit, I love you. And and I will sing of your praises and give you your flowers while their scent is still fresh and I can still see the glimmer in your eyes, because at the very least, you deserve the world, as you are what keeps it turning, my women of passion. Thank you.
Next man up.
Coexisting in many realms of thought, a walk in prayer, meditation I can't evade, frequencies I can't explain. Speak to me in wisdom's name. I've been on that resonance before they coined it Schumann's. Babylon can't control me. I broke out the show like I was Truman. The human programmed analytics can't measure the spirit, thus they can't fully study us. At this point it's apparent, know thyself, mental, physical, and etheric. Lyrics tap into your central node, to the soul you can feel it. Sit in the sun, download codes, I can hear them. There's a natural mystic flowing on Mother Nature's biorhythm. Get on beat, connect with every single living organism. Like ancestors, before these evil ways of the system. Walking the less traveled road, I have seen many visions. Many nights sitting still, yet still I listen. Guidance enters a vessel with pure precision. A choice to make daily. Why do we wrestle? Right decisions. Tussling with the test. Illusions carrying us away from the way we already know is best. Come back home, beloved. You no longer have to beat an ego's chest. Perch inside like an eagle in its nest. Followers cliff dive into the next trend. Since you always been taking heed to the riddles the elders were attesting. Now I'm years ahead with good investments. Just bump my head a little less than. Nonetheless, an imperfect perfection. A walking prayer, avid meditator. Realms of thought, between each I'm a mediator. A metaphor of sorts. Seeing obstacles as sport, I must master. Slow and steady wins the race. I learned that in the beginning chapters of a book without middle or end. Life goes on again and again. I write on and on with my mind as my ink and my soul as my pen.
Before we go, I would like to conclude with a power message. It's a message about rejection. You've put in the time, the energy, perfecting the craft, being ready for when the moment comes. Yet when it seems that the moment has arrived, you're rejected. Let it go. It doesn't mean that you failed. It only means that it's not your time. Fall back. Maintain your usual schedules of rest for longevity and rational behavior. Stay humble, hustle with purpose, and soon it will be your time. Thanks for tuning in to Next Man Up Poetry in Motion. I am your host, Donavan LeDean. To see my inspirational and poetry reels, you can go to YouTube at Donavan LeDean. Also, you can find my poetry books, children's books, and coloring books on Amazon under my name, Donavan LeDean. For actor or poet bookings, you can contact me via email, dvmedia10@gmail.com. Special thanks to my guest, Kelvin Watson, for stopping by on discussing mental health, community activism, and bridging the digital gap for underserved communities, providing advanced technologies and programs through Las Vegas, Clark County Library District. I am Donavan LeDean, actor, author, and inspirational rhythmic poet. Until next time, peace. Yeah.